We
What's
got it to work.
good? You got it to work, man. Shit, I think we
Hell yeah.
live, man. Okay, man. Shit, Bucket, while we here, let's bust it, man. Let's bust. How you looking on time?
Man, it's all right now. Let me see if I can turn this camera. Okay, now your camera's back. It froze for a second. It got in this smaller room for the real good
Oh,
price.
okay.
Out in tree.
Yep,
There
Tom
goes
Boy.
Siam at Siam. I can't really see it too well, but the trees. But we making do.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I got my man. This is Cosmic Training Academy. We going live, or maybe this is improv too. My man Ed the Mac. No matter the cost, he in the building and stuff. This is another example of black men in the world, young. Trying
Yeah.
to see everything they can see. On this channel, basically we train, travel, and trade. And what we like to do is just share our experience or whatever and let everybody see what's going on. And I'm sorry if I have a little problems with my internet. It doesn't seem usually not too sporadic,
Yeah,
but
it's like your phone is froze. It's funny
is
because
it?
it froze on like a perfect picture of you like smiling. It's like
You don't seem to be freezing. I'm seeing you, so maybe I don't know. Maybe it's on the other side. You moving
oh
like
yeah, my
that.
Wi-Fi is good over here.
Is
It's
it?
cool. Yeah, it's pretty good Wi-Fi over here. I think
Well,
you're getting
hopefully,
better though.
okay. Well, hopefully, when it comes out, it doesn't have any problems. So, yeah, tell me, man, what
Yeah.
traveling, man? I know you on a limited time. We're not gonna hold you, man. So we're gonna just try to keep it
Um.
brief. And how much time you got? 20 minutes,
Okay.
20, 30 minutes. How much time you got?
Let me see. So the first question, why did I decide to, was basically because in the US, I've already been to like 36 different states. I did the New
Wow.
York City a couple times. I did Miami. I did Cali. I did Vegas. I did every kind of place you can go in the US. And I kind
Right.
of realized like, yeah, this is fun, but you're spending a lot more money and you're not really getting an experience. You're kind of just, you're doing turning up and stuff. You do sightseeing and stuff, but there's only so much you can see in the US.
Right.
I had some cousins of mine who are older than me, and they said, "Hey, you want to go to a wedding in Thailand? Two members of the UN are getting married that we know, and it'd
Oh.
be a good chance for you to come check out Thailand." I said, "What? Members of the UN? Well, let me go see what's going on." So
Wow.
I packed a bag and booked a ticket within a couple days, man, and I was in Thailand that next week. And
That next week, man.
yes, I booked the ticket a week before because I wasn't sure if I was going or not. I was like, damn, I got stuff going on at home, but I just did
That's
it. And
crazy. So for all the people who are like thinking like, okay, so once you got to Thailand,
yep.
was that it? You came back home after you had the wedding and everything like that. You came on back home. What made you? What did you do after that?
Man, shit. I was about to cry, dog. I was like, it, what was it? Almost 2 weeks in Thailand, and I remember I got back home and I was like, "This is gonna be the best feeling because I'm tired of these hard ass beds in Asia." And I woke up the next morning and I look up in my room and I'm in my bed at home and I was like, "Fuck,
What? You was you,
dude!"
you you wish you was back?
Dude, yes, because you know how you wake up sometimes and you really don't know where you're at until you like really just get the coal out your eye, and then you're like,
Right, right.
happened to me this morning because I've been moving around Asia so much. I wake up and don't know where the hell I'm at sometimes. But yeah, that
And
happened to me.
so once you got up and you figured out, man, I'm back in the United States. What made you feel bad? I mean, you was ready to go back home, wasn't you? Was you ready to go back home when you left?
Dude, no. Hell no.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I was dude, I didn't realize how much of an experience of life there is out here where it's like the food, all the thing, everything is like fresh. Well, for the most part, street
Right,
food's fresh.
right.
Uh go visit, how much people really want to embrace you and be like, "Hey, welcome
Mm,
in." Eh, And
mm,
yeah, you start making friends and stuff and it
yeah.
feels like it does.
So when you got back and you realized such a different culture, I think it's what they call reverse culture shock.
Yep.
And so when you got back and you realized it was like, oh man, fuck this. Well, how long did it take before you decided I'm going back?
Dude, I knew I was going back the first week I came back to America. I said, I went back to the US. I did my, what quarter was that? It wasn't fall. I did winter quarter at home because, yeah, I got back in like December. So the winter quarter in college. And all right, next quarter, I'm booking all my classes online. I'm going to do school while I'm out there.
So let's put it in context. How old are you, bro?
26.
26. Okay, so you was how long you been traveling right now?
I've been traveling for almost 3 months now. I
3 months.
started in Thailand. My visa was expiring, so I went to Cambodia. That's when I
That's
met
what
you.
that's what we and for the audience that's watching and stuff, or whatever audience does end up watching, we met me and the gentleman. We met at in Cambodia. I was there, and you can check some of my videos on my channel. But I was there at Angkor while going to see the city, and I met the brother at the mat, and we just was vibing actually on one of the temples or whatever the hell, one of the temple structures. We ran into each other or some shit. Where was we at? I don't know, one of those buildings, and it was like black people. We're like, yo, what's up? We just vibed out and just talked about this whole travel and life experience that we going through. And I mean, I reached out to him today, and I was like, yo, let's get on. Let's talk a little bit about this experience and share with those people who really are, a little bit afraid, a little nervous to get out there and really explore. Sometimes people think you got to be older to do it. I'm older, but you're younger. And so people think that, oh, he must be rich, Why don't you tell them, do you have to really be rich? Where you come from? How, tell, I don't want to, ask you for any more information that you want to divulge, but whatever you want to share, tell them how you made the transition and why you're able to do it, and as much as you want to talk about,
Yeah. First and foremost, no. Especially if you're just staying for a short time. If you want to just get your feet wet, come out here for like 8 days minimum. I wouldn't recommend anything lower than 8 days.
Right.
Because you really need a day to get your mind right after leaving anywhere between 16-hour flight to a 20-hour flight like I took. You need to give
Exactly.
yourself some time to sleep. But no, you don't have to be rich to do it. Like 8 days out here, it's actually relatively cheap. The ticket's probably 1,100,
Mm-hmm.
and
How much was
it
it
can
for you for the one way?
to 1,400, depending on where you're coming from. Usually, I think I paid 13. But once you're out here, you really want to just try and book rooms that are inexpensive, but don't stay anywhere that's under what I say 15 is a good price point. That's like a steal. If you find 15 a night, that's really reasonable and
Okay.
good, because anything under 15, you're risking having roaches. And that's a real thing out here. Like that's
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Like you need to really just $15, you should be okay. Just
So
maybe.
you're in Pattaya, Thailand right now. So when you left Cambodia, you went to Pattaya, and so
Um,
that's what
I went
where did that go?
after Cambodia
Ah,
into Pattaya. Yeah, I was in northern Thailand weeks ago.
oh, okay,
Yeah,
got you. And so then once I'm trying to get a better signal. See if we get a better signal.
I moving now. You're actually moving, so wherever you are is kind of getting better
Okay,
because you were like pros.
I'm trying to see if this is I'm trying to see if it's just YouTube or if it's just my signal. Now right next to the thing, I got all the bars. I'm full, so I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, and so you went from Cambodia, which I ain't gonna lie, bro. Angkor Wat. After I went to the city, after that, I was ready to go. That was
Yeah,
my play. I was ready to get the fuck out of there, bro. I was getting It's kidnapper vibes for motherfuckers and shit. Like, niggas is asking me questions like, "Will your mom love you?" Kind of questions like that. I'm like, what? Yo, bro. Oh, yo, let me get on this thing and get up out of here, bro. They on some weird stuff. I'm like, nah, I don't got no family, man. Everybody hate me. I'm on my own, man. Ain't no money. We all poor. I don't even know how I'm gonna make it. Can I borrow some money? Oh my goodness, because I had to get them up off me, bro. I was like acting all weird and shit. But yeah, so you got up out of there, you went to Vietnam, and then how was Vietnam, bro? Is everybody doing
Yo,
Vietnam?
so what's crazy is like I keep in contact with my people back home, like my mom, pops. I'm always like, yeah, so this is where I'm at now. I'll send them an address or like where I'm at. It doesn't happen much, but it can. Anyways,
Right.
I let them know where I'm about to be, the city and my hotel, and that's about it. And then they just know, just in
Yeah.
case. But I stayed in where was I? I was in Hoi An, but I told them, I said, yeah, I'm about to go to Vietnam next week. I'll let you guys know the hotel just so you guys can know. They said, Vietnam, that's a comment. Like, don't go there. Like, that's not safe for us. You don't want to blah blah blah. But I was talking to the locals, man, and that's what you got to do ultimately. Like, they're gonna tell you what's up. Talk to other people who are traveling because a lot of people back home got these people who are telling them, "Don't go here. This ain't safe," because they're watching the news. Talk to somebody who's actually out here. They're gonna tell you like, "Nah, don't go." Like, just like I'm gonna tell people out here in this video, if you want to go to Cambodia, go to Angkor Wat, and then get the fuck out.
Yep, I was saying the same thing. You know what I do miss? You know what I'm sad that I missed though? I should have went to Phnom Penh. Because
Yeah,
I had booked, I did something that I normally never do, and I've been doing it a lot lately, and that is I've been trying to force myself to book a month in every place. The reason why is because um, I don't want to be moving so much that I'm spending
yeah,
more money moving than I am at the hotels. I mean, that at my housing. You know what I mean?
yeah, dude. I've been in my first 2 weeks. I changed hotels 8 fucking times. Like, dude.
See, and it can get costly if you're doing it in far distances because then it'll cost you more than actually staying in one place for a month and stuff. And so that's why I started like booking for 30 days, thinking I look at the place and I say if it got all the amenities and they got a lot of good stars, I'm gonna try to stay there for 30 days and just because I gotta give myself a chance to absorb the community, absorb the culture, absorb the people, see all of that. And I realized that if I was moving too much, I wasn't really catching nothing. I was just
Yeah.
bouncing. And I wasn't finding out that bakery, that lady who's at the corner store who got the good, bread in the morning, or the dude, a lady down the street who got the good fried chicken and pasta. Yeah, And so I was learning all those different little spots and shit, but you can't really get to vibe with them if you don't stay long enough, at least a week or two or three or four, and plus people give you discounts on the longer stays. So I was realizing I was getting cheap ass rent if I at least booked for a month. And so
Uh, one thing I tell people that come out here, because I got some people who want to come to Thailand, and I have some cousins who actually met me out here because they're gonna have to be working out here. I got
what?
this thing, huh?
A teacher,
Hmm?
as a teacher.
No, no, a teacher. She teaches. I think she teaches like English and some other stuff. Not
Yeah.
teacher.
Okay.
But yeah, here she's gonna be working at universities, and she said, "What can you tell me about Thailand?" And this is what I tell people. I have a 2 day rule. Come to Thailand, it's gonna be a lot, especially if you're gonna be moving around like we are, where you're out here for a month, 2 months, 3 months, a year. You have to do it like this. You need to book 2 nights at hotels, not more than 2 nights, because one thing is, if you're not there to say, "Oh, let me see if this bed is soft," you can end up with a 30-day rental for you're there for the whole month, and the bed is hard as shit. You got everything is old. Um, the room's not safe, or housekeeping will come in your room when you're not in your room. There's all
Yeah.
you need to stay at a hotel for 2 nights, and if you like it, go to the front desk and say, "Can you get a special price?" Because they'll give you a special price if you book it for a month at the front desk, not online. Go to the front desk. "Hey, what can you do?" And
Right.
get that special price. But my first time coming to Thailand, my first time, second time, I'm gonna stay in Chiang Mai for 30 days. I'm gonna go to a language school. I'm gonna learn Thai, and I'm gonna have cheap rent. I had a $13 a night room in Chiang Mai. All right.
Yeah, Chiang Mai. Joey, that's exactly how I started off going to Chiang Mai. That was my first trip to Thailand. It changed my life, man. But okay, so what happened there?
I booked a room for 30 nights,
Damn.
30 days, 30 nights, whatever.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get there 2 a.m. in the morning from a late flight. The
Right,
lady's like, the here, blah, blah, blah. It was an Airbnb. It wasn't a hotel. I
right.
get there. First thing I notice is like, damn, this place don't really look like good. This It looked like the La Quinta Inn. Like the inside looks like a Hispanic villa kind of, but it's like an indoor outdoor looking indoor. It's like everything you can see the sky. It's like indoor outdoor. I
Right,
ain't like
right.
that shit.
Right.
I get I open the door, man, and the first thing I notice is they doctored all the photos for Airbnb. Like everything did not look like it looked the same, but they photoshopped it. So the painting was white, everything was clean looking. Dude, that room was dirty as hell.
That's
I
what
said, "You
happened to
know
me
what?
in Cambodia. Every fucking thing, the fucking walls had filth and dirt. Shit was rusty. Man, the toilet was fucked up. It was chickens and kids screaming the whole day long and shit, man. It was absolutely crazy, man. I was like, yo, I can't stay here, bro. The pool was the prettiest thing that Airbnb
Dude,
showed, but they didn't show next to the pool was a bunch of old raggedy chairs and all. It was all it was all fucked up, bro. I was like, I gotta get out of here, man. I left a whole 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks ahead of time. Like left the
bro,
money on the table. I was like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. I'm out of here, man.
I go in the bathroom. I'm like, you know what? I'm tired. I just flew 20 something hours. I've been to 3 different airports. I start looking around in the bathroom and in the room, and I'm like, damn, there's hella like gaps in the wall. Like if you see like a lot of gaps in the wall, get nervous because roaches do come in those gaps. Like they do.
Right,
So I take a shower.
right.
Uh, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go get some food and come back. It's 2 in the fucking morning, dude. I go and get some food, and I come back to my room, turn the light on in the bathroom with wings and fucking spikes on his arm. Like you can, if the roach had tattoos, you could see it. Dog, this
He
roach,
said they had earrings, a piercing, some golds, and everything. Well, good. Yeah. What you doing here? How much you pay? Right, right. So after your family, so your family came and visit. You got a family that's in Thailand now.
so I had 3 cousins, 3 female cousins. They're all black too, and one of them got a teaching gig out here for I don't know how long her thing is. I think it's like a year to teach in Bangkok. So she came out to Bangkok and she was like, "Cuddy, I know you're out here. Can you help me? What do I need to do here? Give me some advice. How do I travel?" And yeah, the 3 of them, and we all went out one night, 1 or 2 nights and kicked it. Then they came to Pattaya 2, 3 nights ago to come kick it with me before they went back home. But one of them is still in Bangkok, so I got to ask.
How is she liking that? How is she liking that? Because before I left Pattaya, before I came to Cambodia, I had got offered a job, but the thing is, they were lowballing me real low. And I was just like, I didn't feel real good about the whole situation and stuff. And I gave them a chance to, to get me right, but they never really got me right. So I was like, I'm out of here. I'm going to Cambodia and stuff. So
Well,
how she said,
that's kind of where I tied into the 2-day rule that I was talking about before. It's like, to finish that story, after that roach, I shook my clothes, and I said, I gotta fix my trip. I booked a whole new night at a place called the Empress Hotel, which is $100 US a night, which is hella expensive. But I said, I gotta reset my whole mind, because you can't let something like that throw your whole trip off. Dude, I'm gonna be out here for months. If you let
yeah,
one night throw your whole trip off, your whole energy is gonna be messed up. You gotta reset, get a real nice room. I stayed at the Empress. They had a crazy shower, crazy bathroom, rooftop gym, rooftop bar. I stayed
yeah,
one, get my mind right, and find
right,
somewhere else. Back to the 2-day rule. Last thing I'll say on it is, you want to book 2 nights anywhere you go. Doesn't matter how long you're gonna be in Thailand or Asia, so you can see if you like the room. Because if you try and cancel a 30-day night stay, a lot of places will not give you your money back.
give no money back.
They're not gonna give you that shit back. I got lucky. I sent them a video of Mr. Roach, and we'll give you refund. So I
Oh,
got a
for
refund.
real? See, in Cambodia, man, dude,
Hell,
they were so, yeah. Cambodia, they
man, get
give you
the
shit back, man. Well, you lucky if you get out of there with your kidney and shit, man.
hey, you ain't finna return a fucking bracelet in Cambodia. You ain't getting no room money back. Hell,
Nothing,
dude.
nothing. And man, and I ain't gonna hold you, man, because I know we almost at a 30-minute mark. So I guess we hold about a five, maybe a few more minutes. But what are the most important things you think people should know if you're young, you're black, you're traveling through Asia? What are some of your big key components of how to survive, how to stay moving and going without having to rush back home because you done ran out of money or you got in trouble or whatever, whatever? What are the things you say they should go to continue being, and what are the things you think they should avoid?
I'll make this quick. I won't get too deep though.
Mm-hmm.
So, what you need to know is, in the US, whether you believe it or not, there is a culture that's going on right now. It's a very toxic culture where it's in music, movies, entertainment, where they've got this toxic masculinity where I need to be hard, I need to be a thug. Fuck these guys. These are my ops. These are my enemies. You need to drop all that behind you and get reset, because all this stuff is, it want to take your passport. If you go to prison, you get a gun case, you cannot come here. And this is where life really is. So don't get caught up in all the entertainment, the music and shit. If you listen to it, all right, I like to vibe out too. I like all that shit too. But don't try and live that shit. Like, just listen to it, enjoy it. Okay, that's entertainment. It's not lifestyle. This shit
Right.
here is lifestyle. You come out here, it's fresh food. The women love you. And I mean, if you look like, you black, you all right, you won. But if you're young, you win. Even if you're old, you win, because you just got to pay. I mean, you know. Anyways, if I could tell you,
Yeah. Well,
if,
I mean, it's just like anything else. And if you leave, like I heard 50 say, if your best asset is your looks, you might do some hoe shit. But if your best asset is your money, you might do some simp shit. So the question is, how you gonna operate? I mean, you could be a player. I learned anywhere on the planet, you could be a stone cold player. You ain't got to buy shit if you don't want to buy shit. You just got to be ready to wait until you run into that woman who gonna be like, oh man, this is the kind of guy I think. Plus it's a lot of raggedy ass men, young or old, who think that, oh, because the girls go, no. You got to be a hands, you got to kind of take care of yourself. You can't be no sloppy, greasy ass motherfucker. They don't want that in America. They don't want it here either. No matter what,
yo,
no,
um,
so
So yeah, my thing for anybody back home in the U.S. or wherever you are in the world watching this, don't get caught up in the culture. Do you stay in your own lane? Make your money in your country because your money's most likely more than this country. Stack it up, stack it up, stack it up. Have some spending money, and don't let nobody take your passport, man. Stay out of jail. Like once you lose that, you are a U.S. citizen or a UK citizen or wherever you from. You're stuck there because other countries don't want you. Don't even get a DUI because if you get a DUI, drinking and driving, you can't go to Canada. Canada does not want DUI. People who have DUI.
Wow. I did not know that. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna back you up with that. And I know I don't wanna hold you too much, but I love to do this again. We gotta talk about this shit again. But the thing is, I want to back you up on that. And I didn't understand that until I was in Pattaya, to be honest with you. And I traveled to a lot of different places, but I'm not gonna say what culture the other people were that I was running into. But whenever I opened up my thing and they saw my passport, the reaction and behavior, not the Thai people, there was other people who were in that country
yeah,
who would react different. They want to try to cut you in line or try to act extra tough or to act weird or some kind of weird stuff. And I'm like, if I was less of a man or if I had the mentality of back in the States, I'd
mm,
respond completely different.
yeah,
But I'm here in a foreign country. I got to be on my best behavior.
yeah.
And, I'm not a tough guy, but I do get nervous quick. I always say, and so just leave me alone.
Hey,
you know,
in the U.S., I fear for my life very quickly.
exactly. Exactly. I got fear for my life very quickly, and I feel like I'm forced to respond quickly. So,
I I had no choice.
exactly, exactly.
But
And so, and when you're in a foreign country, you have to understand how valuable your passport really is. And like you
no,
said,
it
bro, it's so fucking valuable. Man, people don't understand. And I ain't gonna get into this. We're gonna do this another day. But even if you black and you in America and they take everything away from you, if you still got your passport, you got the key to the
you
world.
good, nigga.
I'm gone.
You good.
Man, thank you for taking the time out, hollering at me, man. I'm gonna post this to the channel, man.
All right.
I'm send you. You can do whatever, however you want to do it, man. Ed, the man, what's your channel name, bro?
It's no matter the cost.
No
So it's
matter the
just
cost.
nomad, NOMADA, the cost. No matter the cost, we doing it, man. We're going out here. We live.
Yo, man, y'all go check out my man. No matter the cost on his channel and stuff, man. Press that like, press that subscribe. Come on in, man. We about to build it on up. We gonna do this again. Hey, man, holler at me. Let me know when you want to talk about it. The next little subject that we gonna get back on it, man, and do this again, bro.
Hey, we need to run one of these every other day, man. We need to keep going.
I'm gonna do the thumbnail right now. I'm gonna work
Yeah,
on this.
yeah.
Hey, send me a picture too, so that we can get
Uh,
that all together, man. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Brother, hey man, be safe out there. Holler at me later, man. We'll see you later, all right?
All right, much love.
All
Peace.
right, brother. Thank you, man. See you later. Peace.